Yo guys, Anboni here, and look at that! Bam! Man, we got some Shadow Priest changes for Legion. Boy oh boy, am I excited. And these actually sound amazing, and I just kind of want to go through them really fast with you guys. Like let you know what I think of them and whatnot. So first of all, it looks like our orbs are gone, rip, and so is our mana. Awesome, that's great. Actually, we don't have a lot of information. Like, we don't know if we still keep stuff like Mass Dispel or, you know, the Life Grip, or I hope we can keep Purge, because damn, that would suck. Because, you know, right now on live, if you spam Purge or you spam Mass Dispel, you end up going. So, I don't know. I mean, does that mean we're gonna have a free Purge or a free Mass Dispel? Or does that mean they're gonna remove them? I don't know. But yeah, we don't have a lot of information, but apparently we are going to function a little bit like a Demonology Warlock right now, in the sense that we build this new resource called Insanity, and then apparently we don't pop our Void Form, which sounds so epic, by the way, Void Form. We don't use that ourselves. It kind of just happens whenever you reach 100 Insanity. So there is some micromanagement there. Like, you don't want to reach, or maybe you do. I have no idea how this works actually. If this is the kind of thing that you don't really have control over, like let's say you just get to 100 Insanity and then bam, you turn into Void Form, and there's nothing you can do about it, and then you have to stay in void form until your insanity goes back to 0. Then I can imagine you're gonna get CC'd a lot during that time, so that kind of sucks, but it's still awesome. It's a great change. I love it. But I really hope it's gonna be more like Demonology Warlocks right now, where as soon as you hit 100 insanity, you have the option of going void form whenever you want. So, you know, the button lights up and boom, you can go void form. And I'm not really sure what exactly you do in void form, because like the only thing I can see is like Mind Blast turns into Void Blast, which has a 4.5 second cooldown, which is half the cooldown of a normal Mind Blast, and also extends Vampiric Touch by 3 seconds. So okay. And Mind Flay does a little bit more damage and extends Shadow Word Pain. So the way I see this, it looks like they're trying to get Shadow Priest to be a dot class again, which is amazing. I was missing being a dot class. You know, lately we've actually been more like mages, more like frost mages than affliction warlocks, because to be honest, our dots are just poop right now. But I really like these changes. I mean, I like them in the sense that, you know, it's something new, something fresh. Maybe Shadow Priests are gonna suck, I have no idea. But the changes on paper sound really cool. And not only Shadow, but Discipline actually got me extremely excited. I'm definitely gonna go back to playing Discipline as my off spec. I'll still stay Shadow as my main spec, but I will be making Discipline videos as well, because I used to be a Discipline priest back in the day. So yeah, really pumped for that. I think I suck as a healer right now. If I were to play Disc right now, I would suck so bad. But I'll get used to it once Legion comes out. I'll be a Shadow Priest as a main, of course. Shadow Priest for life. But oh, and also there's the new heal. Have you guys heard of the new heal? It's called Shadow Mend, and it's kind of like a flash heal, but more shadow and more awesome. And it basically heals for twice the amount of a flash heal, but then you lose half of that heal over 10 seconds. So if you have a class hitting you like all the time, then it's gonna be actually this spell seems pretty OP to me, especially if you can do it on allies as well. And you can, because Discipline has it, and it would be stupid for Discipline to have this and not be able to use it on allies. So it does sound a little bit overpowered, not gonna lie. But yeah, the only thing I'm actually worried about is Vampiric Touch and Shadow Word Pain. I really hope they're gonna make them do damage again, because if you read right here, it says, let's see, Vampiric Touch, blah blah blah, Touch of Darkness that causes huge shadow damage over 25 seconds. Huge shadow damage. You know how much damage Vampiric Touch does right now on live? It's probably about 30k over 30 seconds. Maybe a bit more. Okay, maybe it's a bit more. Maybe it's like 50k. Maybe. But it's really bad. And I really hope, you know, when they say huge damage, it is huge damage. I don't want it to be overpowered. I don't want it to be like the new, what's it called? The RIP. Rip, I think it was, from Feral Druids, from, I think it was back in MoP, you know, a Druid would just pop, like put Rip on you, and you were Rip, you were dead. I think it was Rip, was it? Yeah, I think so. So I'm not expecting that, but I do hope that at least, I hope they at least bring Vampiric Touch and Shadow Word Pain up to an Affliction Warlock's level in terms of damage. Of course, dots are gonna do a little bit less damage because you also have Mind Blast. Also, Mind Blast is a 1.5 second cast, no longer an instant cast with Clarity of Power. But then again, I have no idea if Clarity of Power is still gonna be in the game or not. I think Clarity of Power might not be in the game. The reason for that is I feel like a lot of people didn't really like the instant cast of all the casters out there. Like every mage had, mage in air quotes, every wizard had like their main spells were instants, and that was kind of bleh. But if Clarity of Power is still in the game, that would mean that while in Void form, our Mind Blast turns into Void Blast, which like normally has a 4.5 second cooldown, but with Clarity of Power reducing the cooldown of Mind Blast by 3 seconds, does that mean we have a 1.5 second cooldown Void Blast, which is instant? I don't think so. So I'm not sure if Clarity of Power is in the game. Maybe it's gonna be in the game, but it's not gonna affect Void Blast. I have no idea, but I'm really pumped, and this video is actually getting on. It's getting pretty long. That's all I wanted to say, really. I just wanted to say I'm really pumped. I'll have a link to the Shadow Priest changes down in the description below. And let me know what you guys think of the new changes. Are you pumped for Shadow Priest? I know a lot of people were really disappointed by our artifact weapon, but come on, Void form. Come on. I was actually hoping for some holy form for holy priests, but you know what? Screw holy priests. We're Shadow Priests, and we're gonna be Discipline Priests as well, because they have some shadowy stuff as well. That's it. That's all I wanted to say, really. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!